tradition, and rivalry. The Pitt Panthers and Notre Dame Fighting Irish have met 69 times to this point, with classic games being played. The longest game in Notre Dame history, a 4-overtime Panthers victory. A 3-overtime victory that kept Notre Dame in the national title picture. And now, number 1 Notre Dame hosting number 14 Pitt on the Pitt Panthers Football Network. It's a game that the Panthers will need to keep their potential national championship hopes alive, while Notre Dame has one of their 2 remaining difficult games on their schedule to win the national title. As we're underway here in South Bend, Indiana, your Pitt Panthers looking to upset Notre Dame. It would be an upset in ranking, but of course the Panthers are very highly regarded themselves. They've got a very potent rushing attack with Darren Hall leading the way here on the opening play from scrimmage. But the big story is, will Quadri Henderson play much in this game? Of course, he sat out the last game with a high ankle sprain. He's probable for today. He's expected to get some carries. He's been very solid for the Panthers this year, as has Darren Hall. So it's expected that Olesen will get into the game, but the impact that he'll have remains to be seen. And as we come into second down here for the Panthers, Quadri Olesen is in the game. So we'll see that he'll definitely, looks like he's going to get plenty of snaps here throughout the day. But Pickett with a bunch formation to his right. He's going to drop back, rolls out to pass, looks, plenty of time, finds Paul Lease underneath. And that's the freshman taking on Notre Dame for the first time in his career, as his sophomore quarterback, Kenny Pickett, taking on Notre Dame for the first time in his career. Grew up a Notre Dame follower. He's from New Jersey, but grew up a big Notre Dame fan. So he's commented this a very special, appearance for him, getting to play on the hallowed turf at Notre Dame Stadium. And there's Quadri Olesen with his first carry, goes for about 9 yards. French on the jet sweep now, tries to get outside, beats off one tackler, but he's smashed behind the line for a loss of 3, and it's going to set up 3rd and 4 for the Panthers. Pickett in the shotgun with Hall to his right. Looks like they're setting up a screen. There is Darren Hall. Tries to turn it upfield, but a great play through the middle keeps Hall short of the sticks, and the Panthers will have to punt the ball away. Notre Dame with a false start on their first play from scrimmage sets up 1st and 15 for senior quarterback and Heisman hopeful Deshaun Kaiser. He's had an unbelievable season thus far, 21 touchdowns to just a single interception. He's also rushed for 5 touchdowns, and so he looks to lead Notre Dame to a spectacular 9-0 start. And Dexter Williams, the senior halfback, he was also probable on the day with an injury, gets his first carry from scrimmage, goes for 37 yards up the middle, Notre Dame into Pitt territory. Kaiser now finds his tight end, that's Alize Jones, for 8 yards, setting up 2nd and 2 for the Irish. Now, Notre Dame running a little bit of a hurry-up spread type option here with Kaiser in the shotgun. Hands off to Williams again this time. Gets through for about 6 yards. That's a first down carry for Notre Dame as they near the Panthers' 20-yard line. Shotgun for Kaiser. It's another handoff, this time to his backup running back, Tony Jones. He goes for a loss of 2. Great tackle by senior linebacker Sean Idowu to knife him down in the backfield. 3rd and 12 now for the Irish. Kaiser's back. Plenty of time to pass. Rolling. Looks to the middle. Has a man, and he's not able to bring it in. I think that was Equanimous St. Brown, and he just isn't able to get a foot down in bounds, and Notre Dame will have to settle for a field goal from senior kicker Justin Yoon, and they strike first, taking a 3-0 advantage here in this matchup. Pickett's going to hand off to Darren Hall on first down. Does a nice job, finds a hole, picks up about 6, as the Panthers need to get this rushing attack going if they want to have any hope of knocking off the Irish. That's going to be where their success is going to come in. We can tell passing the football just does not go well. Pickett sliced down on 3rd down, and unfortunately for the Panthers, they'll have to punt the ball away, and Notre Dame will have a chance to really open this lead up if they can move the ball. That's Boykin who's going to catch the ball, and that's actually who was the target. Miles Boykin was the target on that touchdown, or potential touchdown, that they missed on the last drive. 2nd and inches now after that play. Kaiser's going to hold the ball in a read option. He's got plenty of room to the right side. Sean Idowu chases him down, but not after Deshaun Kaiser picks up 13, and Notre Dame is really chunking the Panthers for big gains right now. There's another play underneath to C.J. Sanders for 13 on first down, and Kaiser is moving the ball at will on the Panthers defense right now here in the first quarter. 2nd and 12. Kaiser, it's a read option. He's going to hold it himself. Gets to the outside. Finds plenty of space before he's brought down, but that's first down yardage. Picks up about 14, and it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 20 now for the Fighting Irish. Kaiser, another read option, is going to hold it himself, find some space. He's brought down off the outside by Kaiser Artis Scott, the sophomore cornerback for the Panthers, brings him down, setting up 2nd and 3. Another read option. Dennis Briggs into the backfield. Kaiser has nowhere to go. That's a 3-yard loss. The senior safety gets into the backfield, brings Kaiser down, and it's going to be 3rd and they send the tight end in motion. Kaiser's back to pass. Looks, he's got some time, holds on to it, dumps it off to his tight end, Elise Jones, but that's going to go nowhere. 2-yard gain, and the Panthers, for all the yardage they're giving up, it's only going to be another field goal for Justin Yoon that is up and through the uprights, but the Panthers still only down 6 despite 2 very successful drives for the Fighting Irish. And here's Maurice French on the kickoff, gets to the outside. He's got the speed. He's up near the 40. He's pushed out at about the 42-yard line. So great return for Maurice French as the Panthers look to right the ship and get their offense moving in a positive direction. Only 27 yards thus far today. 2nd and 10 now. Pickett's back to pass. Dumps off on a screen, and Aaron Matthews is smashed in the backfield. 4-yard loss on the screen. I think the Panthers might have negative passing yards as it stands right now. So it's going to be 3rd and 14 for Pickett. Bunch formation to his left as he's under center. He's going to roll out. He's going to look. He dumps the pass off, and that is a horribly thrown ball. He can't tell if he either overthrew his man or was way off target looking for Arujo Lopes. Either way, the Panthers give the ball to the Irish, who get 6 yards here. Elise Jones with another catch underneath. He's done a nice job being kind of the safety valve for Kaiser thus far. But it's going to set up 3rd and 6 now. In the shotgun, Kaiser back to pass. Looks, time over the middle. That's going to find his receiver, Corey Holmes, for another first down. And Notre Dame, end of the first quarter here, leads 6-0 over your Pitt Panthers as they're driving on the Pitt Panthers Football Network. So as we start the second quarter here, big thing for the Panthers, they're just not pressuring Deshaun Kaiser as it stands right now, and he's able to just take his time, set his feet, and throw that Corey Holmes, underneath again for 13 yards and another first down. As Notre Dame they're moving the ball with ease. The Panthers aren't getting any pressure. They're rushing 3 or 4 trying to beat this Notre Dame offensive line. It's just too good for them right now. But that's the first dangerous throw Kaiser's made all day, nearly intercepted. I think it was DeMar Hamlin deflecting it away. He's been the Panthers' best cover corner this year. And so it's a real chance throwing the ball at him. Dexter Williams here underneath. He's brought down. That's Amir Watts, bringing him down for a tackle as they try another screen on 3rd and long. Doesn't work out. Justin June field goal attempt is up, and it is left. It is wide to the left. The Panthers, they've given up almost 200 yards thus far. For the 9 and gains a first down for the Panthers. So Olison's been the more successful of the 2 on the ground thus far between him and Darren Hall. 2nd down, though. Pickett, he's absolutely leveled. Notre Dame brings the pressure right at the perfect time. The Panthers have nobody in to stop that rush, and it's going to be 3rd and very long now early in the second quarter. 5 wide set for Pickett in the shotgun. He's back. 3rd and 16. Looks, the pressure comes. It's a great throw to the outside. Paul Lees brings it in. 19-yard gain for the freshman who brings it in, hauls it in, and takes the hit and picks up the first down. Unbelievable job by Pickett to diagnose that the pressure was coming and get the ball out as he needed to. This is another handoff. Olison is running very successfully right now. That's 10 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and inches now. 5 wide says they motion Olson out of the backfield. Pickett looking, dumps off underneath. That's Rafael Arujo Lopes. Doesn't get a ton of room to run, but does just enough to get the first down yardage for the Panthers. And they're on their most successful drive of the day. 2nd and 7. Lease goes in motion. It's a little bit of a wide receiver option. Here's Pickett going to pitch it back to Lease. He's pulled down. He's not able to get first down yardage, but does pick up a nice gain of 6. And it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Panthers. 3 wide set. Pickett hands it off. It's Olison underneath. Cuts back around the traffic. Knifes his way forward for about 9. Another big gain for Quadri Olison. And the Panthers are at 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Hall checks in. It's going to be a counter here as he goes the other way. Doesn't find any room to run. Darren Hall stuffed up at the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. Olison checks back into the game. 3 wide set with a tight end to the right for Pickett. He's back in the shotgun. Notre Dame brings the pressure. Pickett's hit. Does get the ball away, so it's just going to be an incompletion. But that pressure has been getting to Kenny Pickett all day so far. 3rd and goal now for the Panthers. as they've eaten a lot of time off the clock with this drive. It's Pickett to Olesen, fights his way forward, gets to about the 1-inch line, and is brought down just short of the goal line. The Panthers contemplated going for it. They ran the clock down, eventually called timeout. They bring out Jay Bump for the field goal opportunity to cut that Notre Dame lead in half, as the Irish now lead 6-3 after the 17-yard field goal attempt from the sophomore kicker. This is Holmes to the outside. Corey Holmes picks up about 6. 2nd and 4 now for the Irish on their ensuing possession. Panthers look like they might be bringing pressure here as Notre Dame lines up in the shotgun. They do. Kaiser, though, gets the ball. It's intercepted! Kaiser Artis-Scott takes the ball away. He sat back in the middle of the field. Kaiser saw the pressure, looked over the middle to just try and dump the ball off, and he dumped it right into the arms of Kaiser Artis-Scott. The Panthers play takeaway, and just like that, they have an opportunity late in the first half to take their first lead of the day. Pickett now in the shotgun, looks underneath. That's Maurice French. He catches it and runs for about 4 yards, and it's going to be a manageable 3rd and 4 now for the Panthers. Bunch formation to the right-hand side of Kenny Pickett. He's back in the shotgun, rolls to his right a little bit, dumps it off. That's Rafael Arujo Lopes, the redshirt senior from Florida, brings the ball in for an 11-yard grab and a first down for the Panthers to the 17. Same bunch formation here as they'll hurry back to the line. Pickett, he's going to keep it himself this time, looks to the right, weaves his way through the traffic. Can he get to the end zone? Yes, he can. Kenny Pickett into the end zone for the touchdown. The Panthers take the lead. Great play call. Pickett does a nice job of weaving his way through the traffic. Some good blocking by the Panthers receivers out on the edge. Pickett finds the end zone, and just like that, the Panthers take the lead over the top-ranked Fighting Irish late here in the first half. Notre Dame trying to get down the field here with about 30 seconds to play in the second quarter. Kaiser in the shotgun. Plenty of time as he looks, tries to go deep, and he's found a man. That's Equanimous St. Brown. He beats Dennis Briggs, who was in deep zone coverage, and he's into the end zone. A 75-yard pitch and catch as Deshaun Kaiser beats the Panthers' zone coverage, and Notre Dame will go into the half with the unlikeliest of leads, 13-10 over your Pitt Panthers. A huge breakdown by the Panthers. A 75. They had held Notre Dame to about 150 yards in this game. Done a nice job defensively, especially late in the second quarter, but that one big play changes everything. Notre Dame now with 150 passing yards on the day. The Panthers only 130 total yards on the day, but they're still in this game and looking to come from behind and potentially pull off the upset here at Notre Dame Stadium. They'll need that rushing attack to continue if they want to pull off the upset. And so we welcome you back now for the second half here in South Bend, Indiana. Notre Dame Stadium, touchdown Jesus looking on. The Irish hoping to maintain their hopes for an unbeaten season that will get them into the college football playoff. I think without a conference to play in, without a conference championship to win, any loss on the Notre Dame schedule will more than likely knock them out of the college football playoff, and that's what the Pitt Panthers are looking to pull off right now. Notre Dame, on their opening possession, sees Deshaun Kaiser run for a first down. He's going to hold the ball again now, get to the outside, find some space to run, and that's another first down carry for Kaiser. He's doing a nice job keeping the ball himself and finding those little holes to run into. 2nd and 5, now it's a handoff to Williams. The senior running back is smothered by Salim Brightwell. He's unable to get really anywhere. And beyond that 37-yard run, he hasn't done much. The Panthers have done a nice job shutting him down. Elise Jones, again on the dump-off pass, not able to get first down yards, but Salim Brightwell brings him down via the face mask, and that's a huge turning point. Notre Dame would have had to punt the ball away. Now all of a sudden they have 1st and 10 on the Panthers' 37. They're into Pitt territory and looking to make some damage. Screen pass here. That's Holmes on the outside. Great throw from Kaiser. Beautiful touch pass to Corey Holmes. Picks up 10. And Notre Dame now will have 3rd and 1. They got a tight formation with Kaiser in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Looks, finds his man. That is Sanders, who's brought down by DeMar Hamlin, but he gets first down yardage and picks up 8. Notre Dame to the 20. Shotgun formation for Kaiser. Back to pass. Looking underneath. Finds his man. That's Equanimous St. Brown, the big play touchdown recipient. Picks up about 7. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Kaiser now hands it off underneath. That's Jones. He gets the first down before he's brought down by sophomore safety Paris Ford but it's going to be first and goal, and the Panthers need a timeout. Narduzzi wants one to reset, get a new defense on the field, and try and slow this Notre Dame attack that's been just moving down and cruising down the field. Kaiser, back to pass, looks to the end zone, deflected away. That's Dane Jackson getting in to try and knock the ball away, and the Panthers will now see Notre Dame second and goal. It's Williams up the middle. Paris Ford brings him down at about the 3. That's a touchdown saving tackle as Williams looked like he had the crease through the middle. Third and goal for the Irish now. Kaiser, it's a read option. He's going to hold it himself. Idowu brings him down. It looks like he falls, if not even closer, and they decide to just take the field goal at this moment. And so that Notre Dame kick is up, and that Notre Dame kick is good by Justin Yunus. The Irish regain their 6-point advantage early here in the second half. Panthers come out looking to respond with Pickett, 3 wide set to his right. He's back in the shotgun to pass, looks, and he's intercepted. That's Coleman. A very poor decision by Kenny Pickett, trying to find his tight end Antonio Greer. There was really nobody open on the play, and he just tried to force it into his freshman tight end. Wasn't able to do it. Coleman takes it away, and Notre Dame gets the ball in unbelievable field position. They are fired up over on the sideline as they take over at the Panthers' 10-yard line here with first down. Kaiser's back to pass. The Panthers bring some pressure, and they force the senior quarterback to just throw the ball out of the end zone, setting up second down now. 2nd and 10. Kaiser shotgun with Williams to his right. It's going to be an option play here. Kaiser keeps it himself. Dennis Briggs breaks in. The Panthers cover it fantastically. Nowhere for Kaiser to go, and it's going to be 3rd and 9. So the Panthers have played the first 2 downs very, very well now. Kaiser's back to pass, looking, rolls out, has to dump it off underneath to Williams, who's just not going to have enough room to get to the end zone. And for all of that, the Panthers do a great job holding the Irish to just 5 or so yards on that play. They stop them short, and it's going to be 3 points for Notre Dame. They do make it a 2-possession game, but it's much closer than it could have been following that turnover. Notre Dame stacking the box. 10 men in the box right now as Pickett hands it off to Olesen. He goes for about 4, setting up a manageable 3rd and 5 for the Panthers here, as they need to get a score if they want to hope to stay relevant in this game. They send LEES in motion, so it looks like a wide receiver option again. Pickett pitches it out to LEES. Great spin move there as he fights off a man. Good stiff arm. LEES is in the clear. He beats 2 men. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Paul LEES! The freshman out of New Jersey takes a pitch from Kenny Pickett, spins past a man and stiff arms him, then beats 3 guys with just pure speed, tiptoes down the sideline, and he leaps his way into the end zone. And the Panthers, just like that, are right back in this matchup. A huge swing. They trail just by 2. It's 19-17, and Notre Dame takes over, looking to get back on the score sheet. 3rd and 5 now, 5 wide set for the Irish as they look to convert here midway through the 3rd quarter. Kaiser back to pass, looks, he's found Boykin again. That's Miles Boykin, and that's going to be first down yardage for the Fighting Irish. 5 wide set as they keep moving forward here in the hurry up. Kaiser out wide, he finds McKinley, fights off a tackler there, beats past about 3 Panthers, had to bring him down. Dane Jackson eventually the one to make the tackle, but that's first down yardage for the Irish. Kaiser's back to pass, looking to his right, has nowhere to go, scrambles. Eventually he's brought down. I think that might have been Dwayne Hendricks on the sack, his first tackle of the day, and it's going to set up 3rd and long for Notre Dame from about the 42-yard line. Kaiser in the shotgun, as we've said all day, dumps it off. It's an interesting play call. Screen goes to Williams. Amir Watts and Dennis Briggs combined to bring him down, and it's going to be a very long field goal attempt for Justin Yun, about 58 yards, and this kick is nowhere near good. It's wide to the right, and the Panthers will take over with excellent field position here with 3 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter, and they can take their first lead of the day potentially. It's Maurice French on the jet sweep, picks up about 6 for the Panthers on that play. 3rd and 4 now. Pickett with a bunch formation to his right. Olesen as his lone sidecar. He is going to keep it himself. He fakes the handoff to Olesen, gets out to the right-hand side and does just enough to get the first down. Picks up about 6 before he slides forward. Another 3rd down potential for the Panthers. They're in that same formation that Pickett converted the last first down on. This time he's going to be back to pass. Looks, can't get the ball out. He's knocked down. Great bit of pressure. Notre Dame brought the blitz through the middle, but the Panthers, they're in kind of no man's land at about the 40 right now. They're going to go for it. 4th and 6 here with a minute to play in the third quarter. Huge turning point potentially in the game. Pickett over the middle. He's found Arujo Lopes. That's a first down. He finds kind of his safety net. Arujo Lopes has done a great job with those catches over the middle today, and that's another one for the first down for the Panthers. Pickett now keeps it himself, picks up about 5, maybe 6 on that quarterback scramble, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. The Panthers trailing 19-17, but driving here at Notre Dame Stadium on the Pitt Panthers. Football Network will join you for the fourth quarter very shortly. So 3rd and 3 now for the Panthers. Kenny Pickett in the shotgun to start off the fourth quarter. He's got Olesen to his right. He hands it off to Olesen. He cuts back, finds a hole through the middle, picks up, I will say, about 8 yards on that one, and it's going to go for first down yardage. So Quadri Olesen has been fantastic for the Panthers. He's not shown any real semblance of that ankle sprain thus far today, as he's been the man for the Panthers. Pickett's going to hold the ball this time. Gets to the outside, finds a hole to the middle, eventually decides to just take the first down yardage and get down at about the 7-yard line. First and goal now. Shotgun again for Pickett. 2 wide to his left. One man split out to the right. Olesen takes the handoff up the middle, fights and twirls his way forward to about the 2-yard line on a 5-yard carry. It's going to be 2nd and goal now. Pickett goes under center with Olesen behind him, too tight to the right-hand side, and Olesen busts right up the middle into the end zone. The Panthers retake the lead as they go up in the fourth quarter, 23-19. It gives them a kind of inconvenient 4-point lead, so they're going to decide to go for 2 now, with the idea of taking a 6-point advantage. Bunch formation to Pickett's right as he rolls out, looks, dumps the pass off. That's Paul Lease, the freshman, with the sure hands, hauls it in, and the Panthers convert to go up 25-19. So Notre Dame, can they show the mettle of a national championship team and come from behind against a Pitt Panthers defense that has really been stellar here in the second half? Great tackle there by Dennis Briggs. Stops the man short as it's going to be 2nd and 2. Williams at the middle. He is swarmed by the Panthers. That's Keyshawn Camp and Sean Wolfgang combined to bring him down in the backfield, setting up 3rd and 4. Panthers with a 4-man front in the nickel. Kaiser's back to pass. Looks like another screen. That's Wolfgang, his 2nd consecutive tackle for a loss. Brings down Dexter Williams. It's going to be 4th and 11. Notre Dame way too deep in their own territory, and they're going to have to punt the ball away, which the Panthers will take over at their own 36. Paul Lease on a jet sweep here. Doesn't get nearly as many yards as he did on that touchdown run. Picks up only about 3, and the Panthers are over 200 yards rushing on the day today. 5 wide set on 3rd down. Pickett looks, he has a man in motion, finds Benjamin Ogden over the middle, the redshirt freshman receiver. He was a huge prospect for the Panthers. I think that might be his first career catch, so unbelievable to see him getting into the mix. With Trey Tipton injured and out today, Ogden became the 5th receiver, and he does a great job making a catch there and moving the chains for the Panthers on a long 3rd down opportunity. 2nd and 2 now. It's play action. Pickett going to look to his right. He finds George Aston, the Swiss Army knife fullback for the Panthers, catches that underneath, picks up 7, and that's a first down as the Panthers move the chain. So all of a sudden, this play action passing game has turned into something for the Panthers. Pickett rolls out. The Panthers like to get him into space. He does a great job dumping them off. That's Ogden again. That's first down yardage. He's got 2 catches. He's the 2nd leading receiver for the Panthers on the day, is Benjamin Ogden. Huge performance from him, a very unsung hero right now. And there's Pickett. Plenty of room as he gets to the outside. He could have enough to get to the end zone. He's brought down at about the half-yard line. That's 20 yards on the ground for Kenny Pickett, and the Panthers could really put this game out of reach with a touchdown. French is going to come in motion on 2nd and goal. Pickett hands it off to him. Maurice French into the end zone. Fantastic for French. The Panthers take a 2-possession lead with Maurice French rushing it into the end zone, and they're going to go for 2 to try and make it a 14-point advantage and really stretch things out on the Irish here. Pickett, play action again, looks under pressure, finds a man. It's French again. He combines. That's 8 points on that drive for Maurice French. It's a great throw from Pickett. Nobody was open where he wanted to roll out to his right, so he looked back to the left, found French, breaking open, and the Panthers lead by 2 scores with under 4 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. So pressure on the Heisman contender, DeShone Kizer, to try and lead Notre Dame back from nowhere. He finds his man. That's McKinley over the middle. He's eventually going to be brought down for a first down. So the Irish hurry up to the line now. Kizer changing the play. 5 wide set as he's back to pass. Plenty of time. Looks over the middle. That's McKinley again. Kizer doing his very best as he finds a 19-yard catch and run for McKinley. They're into Panther territory. Back to pass. Plenty of time for Kizer. Looks, eventually dumps off underneath. That's McKinley again. I think it's his 3rd straight catch for Javon McKinley. And it's going to be 2nd and 6 now. Panthers might be dialing up a blitz off the edge. Kaiser's back to pass. Eventually, he's brought down. That's Sean Wolfgang. Looked like he had the time to get the ball if he decided to pump fake. And Wolfgang with the sack. Unbelievable play by the sophomore defensive end who's had a stellar season. I think that might be his 8th sack on the year. And Notre Dame 3rd and 14. Interesting play calls. They go to Williams on the screen. He fights his way forward. Actually picks up 11 yards. It's going to be 4th and 3, and this could be the ball game. Notre Dame does have 3 timeouts, but it's 4th and 3. Kizer lines up under center. He's back to pass, of course. Looks, goes underneath to Holmes. He's brought down. That's Jason Jordan, the sophomore outside linebacker, brings him down. The Panthers stomp him about a half yard short, and they'll take over with the opportunity to potentially run out the clock here. And if they can get 1 first down, that'll end the game. 3rd and 6 now. Pickett. I formation set as the Panthers look to try and run out the clock here. Darren Hall's going to take the handoff. Finds a hole open up. He's to the outside. Darren Hall's off to the races. The Panthers should win this one on the back of a 54-yard run by Darren Hall. 2 minutes to play. Notre Dame out of timeouts. The Panthers should be able to just run out the clock here. What a victory. They've come up with big play after big play when they needed to. The Paul Lee 70-yard touchdown. Darren Hall with a 50-yard play there. Kizer Artis Scott with the interception. So many big plays in timely positions, and the Panthers do get 1 more first down from Quadri Olson. They'll be able to come out in victory formation. Kenny Pickett, the lifelong Notre Dame follower, gets a victory on Notre Dame's turf, but not as a member of the Fighting Irish, as a member of the Panthers. Quadri Olson with a gutsy performance, comes back from injury, runs for 105 yards and a touchdown, and the Panthers knock off the #1 Notre Dame Fighting Irish 33-19 at Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend. An unbelievable win. Really just a statement performance for the Panthers. The defense showing that they have the opportunity to clamp down in the red zone when they needed to. The offense making big plays when it was required, showing that they have the creativity to come up with some big plays like the LEES option touchdown. Just some unbelievable play calling. And the Panthers, we'll see how they can rank as the first college football playoff rankings will be released in the next episode. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. Hail to Pitt. We'll see you soon here from the Panthers Football Network. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.